What's going on, everybody? Matthew Moniz here, and right in front of me I have the brand new Google Pixel 3 in not pink. Yesterday was the big announcement. I already went hands-on with it, but today we're gonna do a little unboxing. I'm gonna show you what's inside of this box and give you my opinion about this smartphone. So a lot of people out there are saying, you know what, based on the leaks we've seen, based on actually seeing the device for real, this is not much of an upgrade from the Pixel 2. And you know what? Most likely you're right, but I'm gonna tell you what's really special about these phones in a second. So here it is, not pink. I'm gonna take the phone out of the box, put it to the side for a second, open up this, check out this awesome paperwork. Out of all the companies out there, Google always comes loaded with tons and tons of paperwork. You got your Let's Started guide, which we're not gonna look through, your SIM tool, which is always great, but my favorite, a little sticker. Maybe I'm gonna wear this one for a couple of hours. Here we go, let's put that right there, and we'll put Team Pixel over there. We have headphones. So if you want to buy the Pixel Buds, you're obviously not gonna get them in the box, but what you do get are USB Type-C headphones. These look kind of nice, I kind of dig it. They have the same look as the Pixel Buds that we saw last year. Of course, you have that rope that you can move this up and down to adjust it to fit your ears accordingly. Besides that, we get your typical USB Type-C cable. Of course, unlike other companies, which I'm not gonna mention, you do get a dongle in the box, which allows you to connect your headphones still. And of course, my favorite feature of this unboxing, that's right kids, we get an actual fast charging brick, if I can get it out of the box. Look at that. Is that really that much bigger than the Apple one, that Apple can't fit it into their box? Absolutely nuts. Thank you, Google, for including a fast charger in your box. And by the way, this phone's price is lower than the iPhone XS. Just saying. Now with that out of the way, my favorite color out of all the colors that were announced yesterday. But first, I need a moment of silence to remove the plastic. Ah, the beautiful sound, and I'm loving this pink. This is not pink. This pink is the new matte black. In fact, I'm the new black matte. Say what? Regardless, to say this is an absolutely beautiful color, and the way it feels in the hand is perfect. This is the perfect size. It's not too big, it's not too small, it just fits perfectly. I don't have the regular Pixel 2 here because my wife took it. She refuses to let me use her Pixel 2 for this video because she's such a Pixel fangirl that she wouldn't even let me bring it here to the office. I've offered her tons and tons of phones to use, but for some reason, she's always attached to the Pixel 2. Me, I switch phones every 2 weeks because I'm gangster. Now here's the old Pixel 2 XL to give you guys some context. As you can see here, they've completely changed the way the phone looks on the back. Now it's not huge design changes, they're just small refinements. So before we had a metal back with, of course, glass on the top. Now we have a full glass back with some nice curves around the top portion, which looks a little bit more like glass. I mean, it's all glass, this just looks like actual glass. We no longer get that panda color, but this pink has a nice orange button. You can get this in white, you can get this in black, but the bottom line is the colors are great. So I finally got the phone set up, and the first thing that I noticed is this gorgeous display. This display is 10 times better than last year's Pixel 2 and significantly better than the Pixel 2 XL. The vibrancy, the color tones, there's less blue shift when you move the phone left and right. No more or no less than most Samsung AMOLED panels. In fact, if I had a Samsung panel right beside it, just sitting here, I guarantee it would be hard to tell the difference in terms of which display has the better quality. They are so close now, and it amazes me how far LG has come with their OLED technology. We still got dual stereo speakers on the device, and we're gonna do a little speaker test right now, and you guys are gonna tell me which phone sounds better. So based on my first impressions, the iPhone XS definitely has a nicer sound spectrum. It just sounds more balanced and a little bit fuller. The Pixel 3 has really nice highs, there's a little bit of bass, and it gets loud enough that you're gonna enjoy these stereo speakers. The next thing I wanna talk about is the camera on the back. This is the same 12 megapixel sensor, or at least slightly improved from last year to take better photos. We all know that Google excels with software, basically tuning the algorithm to provide better pictures. And that's exactly what we're gonna see on the Pixel 3. However, it just amazes me how Google is able to do all the things they can do with just one lens. You want to do portrait mode, it can do it with one lens. And you can now even adjust the blur of the background using one lens. That is absolutely amazing, especially when you compare it to all these other smartphones that are coming out in the market, adding 3 or 4 or even 5 cameras to get the same desired effect. But I want to talk about the front-facing camera. There's now 2 of them on the front, a wide 8-megapixel camera and an ultra-wide megapixel camera. This allows you to get more into the frame of the photo, giving you more, basically, room to take a picture. So let's do a little test right now. We're gonna do a simple front-facing selfie right here. And this is portrait mode. Now besides that, we have a 2915 milliamp battery inside of here. There is now wireless charging since the entire phone is made out of glass, at least on the back and the front. It also comes with a Pixel stand that you can buy separately if you want to use to keep things in the Google ecosystem, but any wireless charging pad will do. In terms of specs, everything inside of here is pretty much what you'd get on a flagship device. A Snapdragon 845, 4 gigabytes of RAM, which kind of has me worried. I find most Android phones these days run best on 6 gigabytes, but we all know this is Google's Android. This is running the latest version of Android Pie, and I'm sure Google's done a great job of optimizing the software to work with the hardware that they chose for this phone. Besides that, that is pretty much what you're getting with this device. A lot of amazing new software features, but pretty much the same looking Pixel from last year. It's been refined, it's a lot easier to hold, you have a slightly better camera, a much better display. That's probably one of the biggest changes that I appreciate the most about this device is the actual display. So that pretty much wraps it up. Let me know your comments and questions for the full review in the comments below. Hit me up on Discord, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.